CC, CEO, wanna change your life? Come see me, yo. I'ma teach you how to build up wealth for your family, not just for yourself. I'm a bestseller, a house flipper, a businesswoman, a go-getter, a big investor, a goal builder. I can teach you to get richer like millions, baby. You really about to fill your savings. You about to have multiple streams to pass your children, baby. Let me teach you to get your credit on track in the long run. You'll make it all back at Catalyst and watch it all psychology black on firm, but we ain't all black.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Constance Carter. How you doing today? Good afternoon. It is a bright and sunny day today. I don't know what day you're going to be looking at this on, but welcome. It's me, and I have some really important things that I want to talk to you about today. So come on in. And every time I come on here, every time I'm live, I like you to know that this is a dialogue and not a monologue. So I want you to talk back to me. This is live. Right now, when you see me, we are live. So please ask me questions and I'm happy to answer them. So as you come in, I know that we have people that are watching from all over the world. I know we have people that watch from Australia to Europe to Africa, Chicago, Cali, DC, New York. So if you can, please put in the comments box where you're watching from so I can shout you out. Okay. So as we are starting, I just need you to do me a favor. I need you to go over to, if you're watching from YouTube, go over to the Fly Nubian Queen. If you're on my platform, Constance Carter, I don't have as many subscribers as the Fly Nubian Queen, but I go on about 9 different platforms. So if you can, please go and subscribe to the Fly Nubian Queen on YouTube. Just go over there real quick and come right back. Okay. So please go and subscribe to the Fly Nubian Queen. And then after you do that, I want you to go to my YouTube page and subscribe to Constance Carter, my YouTube page at CC the CEO. Please just do me that one favor and I would appreciate it because your subscription allows me to it actually motivates me to come on here and just share some really good information with you. I've been MIA and I do, I know a lot of you love to hear from me and you guys like to tune in, you guys like to talk to me. And so my whole goal in life is to really help people to figure out ways that we can, practical ways. My audience are people that look like you and people that look like me, people who just want to grow their money, who want to live their life on their own terms, who want to do better, who want to learn, who want to grow, and who want to show. That's my audience. And so I am from here on out, when I come live at 5:00 on Tuesdays and on Thursdays, I want to give you practical ways to grow your money. I'm just going to give you practical ways to grow your money so that you can really understand the strategies so that you can start today. Okay. So today we are going to be talking about real estate investment trust, REITs. People often talk about REITs, or people ask about REITs a lot, and they don't really know what it is. And I don't even know if you've heard of a REIT. Is anybody who's watching now, have you heard of what a REIT is? Do you know what a REIT is? It's a real estate investment trust. It's actually a way to invest in real estate without having to have a lot of cash. Okay. So a real estate investment trust. So say you're going to the mall and you see a bunch of stores, or you go to a strip mall, or you go to a storage facilities. Those are owned by REITs. REITs are shareholders or owners, just like people who own stock. Real estate investment trusts are individuals who own a part of this, and you can actually own a part of a strip mall. So that's what a real estate investment trust is, and you have the opportunity to invest. So for example, imagine you and your group of friends. This is a simple way. Imagine you and a group of your friends decide to pull your money together to buy a bunch of rental properties, and instead of managing the properties yourselves, you hire a professional team to take care of everything from collecting the rent to fixing the leaky faucets. So now whenever a tenant pays you and it pays your friends, you get a chance to share in the dividends. So that's basically what a REIT is. It's a company that owns and manages the real estate properties, and anyone can invest in it to earn a portion of the rental income, which is a dividend. So you're owning a slice of a real estate pie without the hassle of being a landlord, without having to come up with a bunch of money. Okay. So they're like mutual funds. They're like stock. They're like mutual funds. Instead of investing in individual properties, you invest in a company that owns and manages the portfolio properties. It could be anything from apartment buildings to office buildings to shopping centers to hotels. So the cool part about a REIT is that the law requires 90% of the dividends to go to the shareholders. It has to be distributed to the shareholders. So you get 90% of the dividends. That can offer you a steady stream of passive income. So if you invest in a REIT, you are basically becoming a partial owner of the property, of a diverse range of properties, without having to deal with the headache of managing the property or even large upfront costs. So it's a way to kind of, dip your toe in the real estate game without diving head first. So REITs are great. And so just let me just share with you some of the top REITs. And if you have questions, please put them in the comments box and I would love to answer them for you. Okay. So I want you to write this down. Some of the top real estate investment trusts. Welltower is one. It's a healthcare REIT that invests in healthcare facilities, including senior housing, specialty care facilities, and medical offices. The REIT is up to 2.7%, including dividends, up to April 1st. And the best performance of any stock, any stock on the list that I'm about to give you, this is the best performing one right now so far is Welltower. Okay. Welltower. Okay. And the ticker, if you're a stock investor, the ticker for Welltower is WELL. Okay. So that's number one. Okay. The second one, this is one that's been a good one for a long time, is Realty Income Corp. Now, Realty Income Corp is a retail REIT that owns and develops and manages U.S. retail real estate with a focus on single family buildings. It's the largest triple net REIT in the U.S., meaning tenants pay real estate taxes, maintenance, and building insurance. The Realty Income has about a 5.8% dividend. I'm going to tell you how the dividends work, how to reinvest the dividends to make more money. I'm going to give you an example in a minute. Okay. So it's a very attractive REIT. Okay. Realty Income, write that down. Hope you got your pen and your pad. Okay. Another REIT, Crown Castle, and I'm giving you a diverse group of REITs. They do all the REITs are different ones. Okay. So this one owns and operates wireless communication towers. So the dividend is 5.9%. It's the highest it's the highest right now of what I'm going to tell you. So this one's 5.9%. Realty Income, which is as a stable one, has been around for a long time, is 5.8%. Welltower is at 2.7%. Okay, but that one is Welltower is the one that has the most growth right now so far as of April 1st. Okay. The next one is Extra Space Storage Inc. The ticker, you can invest, you can go into Robinhood and invest in this REIT. It's EXR. Now, Extra Space Storage is one of the largest publicly traded self-storage REITs. Okay. So it is a self-storage. It has a bunch of self-storage businesses all under this one REIT. And right now, the dividends, I don't see what the dividends are, but I know it closed at $146.74 as of April 1st. Okay. Avalon Bay Communities is a multifamily residential REIT that specializes in upscale apartment communities. And that one, right now it's at $181. And it's right now, actually it's 181 as of April 1st, and it has a target of going up to 213. So it's really a good time to get in and buy that REIT. Okay. Equity Residential Property Trust is another one. The ticker is EQR. And that one owns and operates a diverse portfolio of apartment properties. And that one closed at $61.45. Okay. It's steadily climbing. And then SBA Communications, the ticker is SBAC, and is a specialized REIT that owns and operates a global wireless communication towers. So the stock is down about 15% this year. This is one of the worst performing REITs in this list that I just gave you, but they're at $213.92. So they're higher, but they're down 15% as of this year. So those are the top 9 REITs, real estate investment trusts. And so the reason why I'm telling you about real estate investment trusts again is because it's a way to invest in real estate without having high capital to invest. In order to invest in your traditional real estate, you typically will need, a 3.5% down, sometimes a 5% down, sometimes a 10 or 20% down. But this is a way that you can invest in real estate with low down payment, or not low down payment, with no down payment, but a low entry point. So if you decide to invest in a real estate investment trust, there's a few things that you need to do. And it's just like if you're investing in stocks, same thing. The first thing that you should do, and I'm not going to be on here very long. I'm about to get off in a second, but I just wanted to let you know. I wanted to tell you real quick about this quick way to grow your money. Educate yourself. Hold on, before I go there, I gotta do some housekeeping. Boyce Watkins is always so kind to allow me to speak on his platform, the Fly Nubian Queen. Boyce Watkins, this is actually his platform. So if you don't know, you better ask somebody. And Boyce is one of the kindest people that I know. But do got to tell you this: the Black Business School has a free training called "How to Make Money Without Working." So if you want to access this and other ways to put money in your account, just text the word Queens to 87948. How to make money without working. Text the words Queens to 87948, please. All right. And also, again, please don't forget to subscribe to Constance Carter at CC the CEO and the Fly Nubian Queen. Also follow me on Instagram at I am Constance Carter on all platforms. All right. All right, so let me go back. So let's talk about what's the entry point to investing in a real estate investment trust. Well, number one is you have to have an investment account. So a Charles Schwab account is fine. You can invest in Robinhood or any of those platforms that allow you to invest in stock. Okay, so that's the first thing that you need to do. So you need to make sure that you have an investment account. Educate yourself. So I just gave you 9 great REITs to start investing in. Okay, so now you need to educate yourself on what's the best, what's the rate of return. Download the Yahoo Finance app or go look at Yahoo Finance. Go to CNBC, Motley Fool, Google Finance. These are all places where you can get a lot of great information. So do your education. The other thing I want you to do when you're looking at investing, and this is with real estate, this is with REITs, this is with stock, this is with anything, is assess your goals and your risk tolerance. So determine how much you're willing of risk you're willing to take, right? So here's what I always tell people: don't invest anything that you ain't willing to lose. Real talk. I was just speaking at Cassandra Cummings, and shout out to Cassandra Cummings of Stocks and Stiletto Societies. There's over 100,000 women in that group, and I had the pleasure of speaking to them a couple of days ago. And one of the things she said was one of the reasons why the wealth gap is so wide. Well, we know the wealth gap is wide because of lack of investment, but African Americans have most of their investment in real estate, the ones who do invest, and they don't invest in stock. Their portfolio isn't diversified. And then our Caucasian counterparts, a lot of their investment is in the stock market. And so that's the reason why we don't see a lot of growth, is because we're afraid to invest. We're afraid to take that risk. We think it's like gambling. And if you educate yourself on it, and there's so much information out here, you guys, if you just educate yourself on it, it's not really like gambling, because you're educated and you know what it is that you're doing. But you never know what can happen. So don't put any money in it that you're not willing to lose. Please don't put no money in it that you're not willing to lose. Okay. So assess your risk tolerance. I'm a high risk investor. Sometimes I'll go all balls. I'll put it all in. But I expect a return on investment. But if I don't get one, then I'm okay. I'm not going to lose my hat if I don't make the money back. Okay. Start with small investments. If you are a beginning investor, start with a small investment. You can really literally $25, or you could do a monthly, say $25 a month, $50 a month, $100 a month, but just start investing something. Get into the habit of putting something in some type of investment vehicle a month. So I have, so my portfolio is a combination of crypto, stock, REITs, right? When you go in my Robinhood account, I also have $500 per month going just into the Robinhood. I think it's dispersed into a few different investments, right? So it doesn't have to be $500 a month. It could be $50 a month. It could be $100 a month, but just put something in there every month that's going into some type of investment, and you'll see it grow. So the way I've been able to use my investments is I started, I'm in real estate, built the largest Black-owned real estate firm in California. I took some of my money and I started flipping property. That was an investment. And I took the money from the flipping property, and then I invested in a marijuana dispensary. And then I took the marijuana dispensary money, and I took money that I invested in Acorns, and I invested in a commercial property. And so you take your money and you continue to invest it and continue to invest it in other things that are going to yield you a return. That's the whole purpose. Okay. Make sure you diversify. It's extremely important. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Just like you don't want to have one job, you want to have your money working for you in different ways. Okay. Also, you want to consider the tax implications. I'm not a CPA, so I can't tell you about the tax piece of that, but you want to consider the tax implications on whatever investment that you're doing, whatever type of investment that you're doing. And finally, I want you to monitor. Always monitor and see what's going on, because if you have to make some adjustments, if you have to make some moves, you're ready. Okay. So let me give you an example of how to make your money investing in a REIT, how to make it grow. You could do a one-time investment, right? So say you invest in that what was it, Realty Group at its 5.9%, and you make a $10,000 investment and you say, okay, I want to grow it over 10 years, but I don't want to put any more money in there. I just want this, and say that I just want this $10,000 and I want to see what it's going to do in 10 years. Okay. So now you're using this, you're getting this $10,000 and you're yielding compound interest from this $10,000, just one time $10,000 that you've had to invest. Now, Einstein says compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world, y'all. Those who understand and make money from it, those who don't pay. Your credit cards is compound interest. Taxes, when you owe penalties, they compound that interest on your ass. So you want to benefit from compound interest. You don't want to be paying compound interest. All right. So say you invest hypothetically $10,000 into a REIT that yields a 5.9% dividend, and the dividends never increased over the next 10 years. You take that 5.9% because it's going to pay you back that every year. The 5.9 is going to give you that yield, and it's going to grow, but just say it never grew. And you're just taking the dividends and you just reinvest in it. You never put any money of your money in. Okay. In 10 years, you're actually going to double the amount of money that you put in there from the dividends. So you put in $10,000 and you get close to $20,000 back. That's how that works. And say you never put any money from your pocket in again. So say you have 3 or 4 of these different vehicles, and you're putting $10,000 in different buckets, and they're yielding you a dividend, and you're just reinvesting your dividend in a few years. So this is a long-term game. I'm not talking about, this is not day trading. This is not any get rich quick, but this is sustainable money. This is money that you're not even thinking about, but you're just putting this money away. And then $10,000 was a hypothetical amount, but say it's 5,000, say it's 1,000. Make that 1,000 work for you. Whatever it is, money that you're not really worried about, you're not really tripping on. So that's how you can really make money in the real estate with the real estate investment trust. So I love the fact that who said she just enrolled in REITs program last week with Ashley Fox of Amplify. Oh yeah, I'm excited about what I'm learning. So this live caught my attention. Awesome. I'm glad that you did that, Dr. Kelly. And I mean, it's such a great opportunity, and you're going to make so much money, and you're going to learn so much. And here's the thing. When you're talking about investing and learning and what you're learning, the thing that we need to do in our community more than anything is what we learn, we got to share it. Whatever you learn, share it. I'm so passionate about closing the wealth gap, especially with African Americans. I really believe in the African proverb that says, when you teach a man, you teach an individual, but when you teach a woman, you teach a nation. And so I believe that in order for us to really close a wealth gap, we're not only going to have to learn this information, but we're going to have to share. And I believe in women. I believe in Black women. I believe we're going to be the ones on the front lines to close the wealth gap. So I'm just here to I just wanted to drop this information on you. I have things like this and I have the real estate for rookies training. I have the business blueprint training where I show you how to start your business, get your business incorporated, get business funding, and not only get business funding, but show you how to pay yourself without having to pay yourself, and then to be able to qualify to purchase real estate without having a whole lot of money. I did how to write a book. I'm an author of several best-selling books. So how to write a book using Chat GPT. Y'all, Chat GPT is a mother effing game changer. You can write. I did a class last week on 8 revenue streams, 8 ways to build, get 8 revenue streams using Chat GPT and AI. And somebody took that class on Tuesday, and they were literally a published author on Thursday. That's how amazing Chat GPT is. And once you learn how to master it, the amount of money that you're going to be able to make is unimaginable. So I talk about how to invest in stock using Chat GPT. I talk about how to invest in real estate, all of these things, how to write books, how to podcast, how to monetize on social media, all the things that I do in the Grow Your Money Club. I do have a private membership club called the Grow Your Money Club. And that's for everybody. Everybody is welcome to join. It's only $47 per month, and you get access to all of my training. And I also put in one new training every single month. So you're going to not only have the training that I have, the Grow Your Money Club, but you also get access to the other training, every training that I put in there every month. So go to growyourmoney.club, or you can go to my website, constancecarter.com. If that link is not working, go to constancecarter.com, and then you can click on Grow Your Money and join the Grow Your Money Club. Also, I love us, and I want, I don't know if you've seen my TED Talk. I did a TED Talk called Google That Shit, and it's about closing the wealth gap. I'm so serious and so passionate about closing the wealth gap. This is just a little bit of
I am
the
a
TED
black
Talk I
woman
did.
with a PhD. I am a black woman with a PhD, a public high school diploma. Give it up.
So that's the TED Talk I did. Google that shit. It has 438,000 views, and I talk about ways to close the wealth gap. And so for me, that's a passion of mine, and I've been in the business of helping people for over 20 years. I built the largest African American owned real estate firm in California, helped thousands of clients build wealth through real estate investment. And so now my charge is helping women, specifically Black women, because again, I believe that Black women are the game changers. We're the face of being able to close the wealth gap. So that's my charge and my mission. And so I have something called the Net 7 Collective, where I help Black women, where we meet every Wednesday and I show them different types of strategy. And not only do I show them different types of strategies, but we actually have successes. And so it's not just about me learning. We have meetings every Wednesday. So we had our meeting last night, and, we're talking about our successes. And I'm like, hey, listen, I don't want you guys just to be hearers of the word, but be doers. So it's just so amazing just sitting on the front row and seeing these women just absolutely kill it in the world. And so that's what the Net 7 Collective is. And if you are a Black woman, or a Black woman, let me know. And I'm happy.
I've learned how to purchase land. I've learned how to do overages in real estate. And I even learned some different things with credit, that I've got my credit cleaned up with my bankruptcy, that I'm almost in my home stretch, doing everything right now and applying it to take my life to the next level. So what it was like being in a group of all women was great, because it wasn't a competition, and we all uplifted everyone and learned a lot from each other. And we're still learning a lot from each other. Being a part of this group in the next few years, I see myself as being an entrepreneur, owning my own hotel, that I can take my kids and my grandkids to see this is what it is like to be a woman, also a Black woman, having something established inside a community. Being in a cohort, my experience made me feel validated, informed, and like I can do anything.
I absolutely love that. So that's the level of transformation that I'm talking about. This lady is on her way to owning a hotel as a result of being a part of the Net 7 Collective. She has already earned, since being in here, we just finished in December, already earned over $60,000 in a new business venture, and is just killing the game. Increased her credit score, now starting to invest. So just all of the things that I'm seeing them doing. They're speaking all over the place. They've written books. They're just moving in the world. And these are women just like you. They're regular women like me that just want to do something different and live life on their own terms. And so if you're interested in talking to me, go to bookwithconstance.com, or you go to my website, constancecarter.com, and schedule an appointment with me. And let's talk about what this looks like for you, because I would love to sit there and talk to you about what it is that you want to do, and how I can help you reach your goals, and how this community of like-minded women can help you. So if you're interested, book a call go to bookwithconstance.com. I hope that you've learned something great. I will be on again next Tuesday, and I'm going to talk to you about some other ways that you can grow your money, some practical ways that you can grow your money, because my goal is to help change a life, change the community, close our gap, and just help us to create lives of that we've always dreamed about. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate all the folks that have joined, and make sure you share this with the people that you love, so that not only you're getting the information, but they're getting the information as well. Okay. Take care and God bless. See you next Tuesday.